Calamari Salutations everyone! Squid here bringing you the week 4 of the season 2 of the UPA. This week we're facing off against the Hinterland Wood Hammers and Ballhawk. God damn it. As we've seen, we're 0-3. Our start of the season hasn't been that great. Somewhat to be expected given that I'm rather inexperienced compared to these draft sharks that are on this league. But anyways, we're still fighting, we're still trying to clinch our first win, and let's hope that it's this week. But we do have a tall order ahead of us, because we're facing off not only against Celesteela and Urshifu, but them both together, which is kind of scary to think about, because usually teams are drafted around one or the other, and when a draft team has both of those, oh boy, you just roll over and die, mostly. Fortunately for us, we do have one of the best Urshifu single strike checks in the meta, which is called Whizzing Galar, and spoilers, we did bring it because otherwise we couldn't face that threat. And against the Celesteela, we do have two good options, one of them being Pikachu. And we brought Pikachu also this week, so it's not a problem, the Celesteela, hopefully. Let's see what the Celesteela can do. I'm more expecting it to be defensive Leech Seeds because my Leech Seed switch-in is Sceptile. Yeah, but he can surprise me with an offensive set, so I have to watch out for that also. So, other than that, he has the triple regenerator core, and that core will be so annoying to deal with. But let's hope that we aren't stalled by it, and let's see if we can break it. And we'll start off as my main breaker for this week, hopefully. It's the MAGMORTAR. MAGMORTAR is amazing against his team. The best switch-in is probably Mudsdale, and Mudsdale doesn't want to take special hits that often, and I do have good options to deal with the Mudsdale in other ways. So Fire Blast will be my main move. I will probably use it every time that MAGMORTAR is on the field, but if I do sit in front of the Celesteela and I'm predicting a Leech Seed, I will go for that substitute. We have the Heavy Duty Boots because I expect him to set up the rocks, and I won't quite be able to get them rid of the field, so I have to have the Heavy Duty Boots for the MAGMORTAR. Vital Spirit because if he brings the Eldegoss, and people on the league know that Ballhawk loves the Eldegoss, and he might bring it, and if it has Sleep Powder, I just don't care about it. Yeah, so it's a great switch-in into the Eldegoss all the time, especially. Unfortunately, you can set up the Leech Seed, but we'll see if that doesn't come to bite us in the end. And yeah, I am expecting MAGMORTAR to put in a good amount of work this week, and let's see how he fares. Next up, we have our primary special wall. It's the Umbreon. By the way, forgot to mention, nicknames for this week are from Portuguese cities. So we have BEJA, which is a city rather in the south of the country. So we have Braga, which is quite in the north and has some beautiful monuments that you can visit. So Umbreon. It's here mainly to check the Slowking Galar. If it's choice specs, it will be rather troublesome for me to deal with. And the Gengar also is checked quite nicely by it, so basically every special attacker that he has, Umbreon can somewhat deal with it. I have the defense investment so I can leave a close combat from the Urshifu. If it's not Adamant Choice Band, I believe that's it. If it's Adamant Choice Band, it will kill, but it's nice information to have, so I'd rather have that information. And Snarl is our attacking move because we can decrease the special attack of those pesky special attackers, and it will enable one of my Pokemons that I will reveal later. way better if the special attack from the opponent is down. So we have Heal Bell because we may get Toxic or Paralyzed or something like that. And Taunt to stop status move users like Shuckle, like Audino, like Eldegoss, something like that. Okay, so let's move on into Pikachu. We brought Pikachu once again this week because it's an amazing breaker and it's probably gonna put in a crazy amount of work if it doesn't get its Light Ball knocked off, which is a rather troublesome possibility, but we have to deal with it. That said, we can still do something with that endeavor. So if you look at the HP stat from Pikachu, it's 35. It's really low. So if he does decide to just switch in Amon thinking that it will be rather healthy, think again, because I will get some recoil from my Volt Tackle and that will enable the endeavor quite better for me to try and put some crazy holes on his Regenerator card, because his Regenerator card will be rather annoying to break through if he brings it. So Volt Tackle is the main attacking move. Grass Knot is just here for the Mudsdale. It can KO it from around the 60-70% HP stats, so we have that. Knockoff, it's probably what's gonna be used first, and hopefully the Mudsdale will be in range once the knockoff goes off. And second main threat for this week is the Dragapult. I switched the Dragapult set last minute. I initially had Thunderwave Hex, but the thing is, he has two very good clerics in Eldegoss and Audino, and it's quite probable that he will bring at least one of the two, if not the two of them. So I had to make Dragapult work a little bit differently. Substitute is mainly here because I can sub in front of the Urshifu if it's locked into the fighting move, or if it's locked into Sucker Punch, or if it predicts to use Sucker Punch to outspeed me. The speed investment is so I can outspeed the Gengar if it's not Scarfed. The defense, the HP and special defense are so that Gengar can't one-hit KO us from full with the Shadow Ball. I believe that's that. And the rest just thrown into special attacker. I mainly have to use Dragapult as a special attacker this week because otherwise it will be rather difficult for the Dragapult to win a 1v1 against the Urshifu. So the Draco Meteor does around 80, almost 90% to the Urshifu if it's not invested at all. So we have that. And yeah, the U-turn will be rather nice to pivot into the Pikachu a little bit easier, because I basically have no momentum this week, so it's only the U-turn from the Dragapult. And Suicune. Let's talk about Suicune. So he has two Roar users, Mudsdale, which doesn't really want to stay in on the Suicune, and the Blastoise. That means that his team is rather vulnerable to the Vinkun if he doesn't bring the Eldegoss. That's the main reason I'm expecting Eldegoss this week. It's so that he doesn't auto-lose to Suicune, because otherwise Suicune will put in a crazy amount of work against his team. He probably expects it, but it's too good this week to pass up. No crazy Suicune sets this week, just a standard Vinkun set, Scald, Substitute, Protect, Calm Mind, and I'm expecting this set to win me the game if he doesn't have the Eldegoss. Basically, that's the power of Suicune this week, and it's the main reason I drafted Suicune. It will force heavy prep out of him, but at the same time, he has to prep, otherwise he may just lose to Suicune. And I think this is going to be the week of Suicune if he doesn't bring the Eldegoss. If he brings the Eldegoss, well, scratch that, we have to go with our plans B and C, which is Pikachu and Dragapult. And last but not least, we do have the Weezing Galar, which has... I changed it quite a bit at the last minute also. I originally had Will-O-Wisp and Pain Split. Yeah, but the thing is, I wasn't really getting value out of those two moves, so I have Shadow Ball and Corrosive Gas instead. Defog to get rid of the hazards and Dazzling Gleam because I can OHKO the Urshifu with it. So the Shadow Ball is mainly here so that the Slowking Galar can't freely switch in on the Weezing. And the Corrosive Gas is to get rid of its item. It's going to be an Assault Vest or a Choice Specs. Each of those is really annoying to deal with, so I'd rather get rid myself of those. Thank you very much. And basically, every time that the Weezing is on the field, the Slowking Galar is expected to come in, or the Gengar, something like that. So yeah, this is basically the best way I have to cripple those mons at least a little bit. And this is basically the team. I have max defense for because I really need as much defense as I can to wall that Urshifu as long as possible. But yeah, basically this is the team. We have Levitate. Yeah, I'll stop rambling now and I'll see you guys on the battle. So see you then. Alrighty, guys, we are here. And that's interesting. He has no Eldegoss. He has no Eldegoss. Wow, that's amazing. Suicune's amazing. Blastoise can roar it out though, so I have to watch that carefully. That Rotom will be annoying, not gonna lie, but I think that MAGMORTAR can deal with it. I was planning on leading MAGMORTAR and I think it's still a good idea. Especially because he may lead the Klefki trying to set up some hazards or something like that. And the only thing really that scares the MAGMORTAR out is the Slowking from Galar and the Urshifu. For the Slowking I have an Esserine Umbreon, so I should be fine. For the Urshifu I go immediately into Weezing, so that's also fine. Oh boy, this match is actually occurring a little bit later than usual. Yeah, so good luck, have fun to Ballhawk, and I really hope I get the first win of the season, so let's see how this one goes. Let me get my Pikachu calcs because I might need them. Yeah, this lead's not ideal, gotta say, but it is what it is. We have to make do with it. What's he gonna do? Okay, I think we'll switch into the Umbreon and see what he does. Scald. Okay, that was a nice switch in. Then we get the burn and we burn him also, which is good, I think. This spread though, from the damage he did, I don't think he's offensive at all. So let's see. I think I can now wish. I don't know what he's gonna do, but he can trick me, I think. Unless he can trick me something unuseful for me. So let's see. I think Wish is a good play, because if he goes into Urshifu, then I go into the Weezing and basically fear nothing. Loki. What's Loki? Oh, the keys. Alright, so what don't I mind being like paralyzed or something like that? If I had to guess, he's gonna set up screens. it's probably what he's gonna do. Maybe I taunt this thing. Oh, he might go into for the play rough. If he goes into the play rough, then this is actually a good switch in. So I might do that. Alright, alrighty then. What does he do? Spikes. Okay. There was also the possibility that this could happen. What I'm gonna do is sub, because he might switch in the Blastoise in, then I get 2 attacks off, I think. So he spikes, probably something like T-Wave, if I had to guess. I can later down the line defog with the Weezing, so I'm not that worried. Okay, here's the Blastoise. Good thing we subbed. Now we're just gonna T-Bolt. And once the Blastoise is out of the way, Suicune is looking so good in this matchup. That's half HP, so it's a 2-hit KO. The Flip Turn into what? Okay. So he did break my sub. That's annoying, but to be expected. If I had to guess, he'd go into Galarian Slowking. Feel like that's the play here. Thing is, do I let MAGMORTAR go down with it being so good in this matchup? I don't think so. So, what I will do if he goes into the Slowking is I go back into Umbreon. Yeah, that's basically what I have to do. Yeah, Umbreon can still deal with it, I think. The best way he has to hit me, I believe, is Focus Blast, so let's hope that misses. He also has Sludge Bomb if he wants consistent damage. So I think I can deal with both of those. Ooh, he makes the double into the Urshifu. Yes, okay. I can now glean some information on the Urshifu based off the damage he's gonna do to the Weezing. And the chip will be nice because it will put him in Dragapult range. Alright, so does he go for the Iron Head? Yes, he does. Okay, that's... okay. So the only way he did that is being banded. Oh, it's Life Orb, actually. Ooh, that's quite scary, not gonna lie. So, how do we do this? Let me see. Let me check. What do I let go down? If he's Life Orb, then I'm thinking that Rotom might be Scarfed. If I let Weezy go down, the spikes will be up the remainder of the match. Do I want that? Maybe not. What do I sack? I think... don't want to do this, but I'll sack this. Yeah, okay. So I can go Dragapult now. I'm kind of expecting Sucker Punch then. So what I'm gonna do is wait a bit on the timer to make him think I have no answer for it. But I go Dragapult all the time. Okay, let's do it. So he has no Audino, which is really nice because I can spam Shadow Ball freely now. He's Life Orb, I'm expecting him to have Sucker Punch. He doesn't? That's interesting. Okay, so here's the keys. What's the keys gonna do? Do I Shadow Wall? I think I Shadow Wall. I'm behind the sub. I have nothing to lose. Yes, let's Shadow Wall. He has to attack here. But what is he then? Spikes? Screens? And Blade Ruff? Or Dazzling Gleam? Something like that. T-Wave probably? He might have T-Wave. I have to switch out directly. Draining Kiss. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay, I have to do this differently then. So I'll go Pikachu? Or directly into Suicune? One of the two, I feel like. I'll go into Pikachu because he might Thunder Wave. If that's the case, then Pikachu is a good answer. Toxic. I'm fine with that. I really am. Okay. So, what can we do to break him? First of all, I think we're gonna knock off. He's Toxic, Draining Kiss, and Spikes. He doesn't have screens then. Shed Shell. Ooh, interesting. Does this kill? Pikachu is frail, but it's a Klefki, so it doesn't kill. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so he had Shed Shell for the Magneton. I think that's a good thing. This thing is walling me, so I have to just break it. So the Volt Tackle is what makes sense here, I believe. Second layer of spikes. So annoying. That's really annoying. Really, really annoying. We kill? Oh, we don't. That's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Believe we have to go into this and just T-Bolt, I feel like. I feel like we T-Bolt. Oh yeah, I gave heavy duty boots to this. Didn't remember that. We T-Bolt, right? Yeah, I believe so. I don't want to miss the attack. Let's see. Oh, this thing will wall this quite nicely. Does he make the double into the Urshifu? He might. So I'm just gonna stay here and apply pressure with this thing. Future Sight. Okay, he's gonna do the combo. He might switch into Urshifu or something like that. I don't know, but we're gonna stay in. Rep. Okay. I'm still faster than this thing the next turn, so I can still KO it. And basically I have to tank the future sight attack with the MAGMORTAR, I think. I don't think I want anything else taking that. So I believe he has to let Blastoise go down now. And I believe I can start setting up on the Slowking. I think that's my best answer. Okay, he lets the Blastoise go down, which is amazing. Now I take the future sight attack. I survive. Great. Now he has no way to remove Suicune off the field. On the rocks. Okay. I can see if this thing is scarfed or not, I believe. Or offensive at least, because I have some speed investment. And so he has to have basically max speed to outspeed me. Or be scarfed. Yeah, I think he's scarfed. What's he gonna switch into? Celesteela. Oh boy. 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 This thing's gonna set up. It's gonna set up on me. I don't like that. I really don't like that. He set up Celesteela, so will it be? I think we go into Suicune. What's the best way he has to hit me? Okay, let's go. We'll start by subbing, because if he goes into Klefki, he can't poison me that way. If he has Leech Seeds, then I'm also fine with that. Okay, what does he do? He probably attacks. Meteor Beam. Okay. If it's Meteor Beam, I'm not as worried, I think. Okay, he faded the sub. That's annoying. That's really annoying. So, him being Meteor Beam means he can't do this again. I'll call Mind and hope he doesn't go into Klefki. He doesn't. Really nice. Do I need another one for the sub to not break? Ooh, he has Giga Drain. This'll hurt. Way too much. Way too much. Okay. I think I have to pull out the Protect card then. What am I gonna do? Speed, you're in trouble. Do you go directly into... Do I go directly into this? That may be the best bet. No, I think I'll go into Umbreon. Try to lower its attack or something like that. That might work. Okay. Or Wish. What's the best of the two? Okay. I can still survive another one, so I'll just Snarl, I think. Okay, I think I'll Snarl, and then I'll go into Dragapult. I think that's my best bet. Or he has Air Slash and Field KOs me. Yeah, I can't beat the Celesteela now. Damn it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah. This is looking rather dicey. Should have, like, Calm Mind the first turn that Suicune was on the field, something like that. Probably my best bet. But, oh well. It is what it is. Oh, that's a crit. That's why I did so much. Okay, there's the Autotomize. Yeah, and now I have absolutely no chance. Okay, at least Air Slash is like disabled. It's not what he's gonna use against me, but oh well. Yeah, so basically this is GG to my opponent. He prepped quite differently than what I was expecting, but it still worked out, so yeah, nothing to say. I got out-prepped once again. Okay, so there it is. Good game to my opponent. Yeah, I got outbred. No use saying otherwise. That Klefki was rather annoying. More annoying than I was expecting it to be. But yeah, this is all a learning experience, and I'm learning a whole bunch. I just hope that next week is better than this one. So GG's my opponent. Catch you guys on the next one. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Squid jetting out.